And welcome to another special edition of What's in That Box, featuring your host, Slimeball Rc. Ladies and gentlemen, let's give a big round of applause for an idiot who absolutely enjoys RC entirely too much for any one sane person. Hi, boys and girls. It's Sunday. It's cold as hell outside. Wait, what is this? Oh, monkey see banana. Thank you. Um. Anyway, look at my banana bulges. Anywhere. Anywho, skidoo, and not just any old box. Today we have this. Okay, so technically this is January 20 whatever. You won't see this until February, as this is February's edition of What's in That Box. So last year had lots of brown boxes from all over the place. This year we're probably gonna I can't say I will for sure, but we're gonna devote as much to our local hobby shop as possible. Hopefully, not saying we will, because we're just going to try, okay? Just got to give everybody business. Whoever has what I like is where I'm going. That's just all there is to it. I know. Want to give a big thank you to RC Gritty Track X, Dirt Zombie RC, and RC West Sussex. You guys have become an absolute family to me in the TikTok world, as well as many others. Kentucky Boys RC, RC Bandit, the Chad. Don't forget Worm Driver. Worm Driver. Big mother worm, bro. Look, big worm in the house. And of course, my brother John from Bargain Bashers. Okay, so what we have here today, kids, is there's a lot of hype about this car. I wanted to get it from my damn self and check it out. So what's behind that towel? Get that towel, girl. I know you. What you hiding under that towel? Ta-da! We be hiding the Irma, Tiffin 223S BLX, the Irma Tiffin. So as you can see, it's the Irma Tiffin. Not real sure about this, just to be honest. It is a 8 scale buggy that is 3S powered. Now, I've got some 3S powered stuff, and it's nowhere near this big. So I figured, hey, why not? I just gave away my 6S Creighton, which was my basher, I guess you'd say. It was one of my big boys. It definitely wasn't for the track like the Serpent. And I thought, man, I can't go too long without something to tear up. Something that I just don't care, just give it the beans. So here we are. This is the Tiffin. So shall I do you a Van White here? We have ventilated chassis for cooler temperatures. Keep it cool. 35mm cooling fan. Center diff module and all metal gear differential. Now, I built the diffs on my Creighton because Arma's metal just wasn't quite strong enough. We'll see what happens with this. But mind you, it's only 3S. My Omni Terminator's a 3S. So, my LC Racing 14th scaler 3S. My Typhon Grom is 3S. So, I don't know. Spectrum 2-in-1 80 amp ESC and receiver. Now, is that the way we're going these days? Is that what we're getting to? I mean, I understand it's more efficient for the ready to runs, but I don't know. I think technology, when things get better, they always get worse at some point. I think the 2-in-1 systems on these larger cars is not the way to go. But hey, let's look at it this way. It keeps us buying more shit, doesn't it? We have stealth black electronics. It just means we're cheap and we didn't want to color anything. Keep dirt out. Higher side guards. That system is pretty cool. It's on the Typhon Grom. You get zero and or minimal dirt inside the chassis with the way they've designed it, and then the body hugs onto it. Good job, Arma. High downforce buggy style wing. Drive shaft stone guard. Now this I think is kind of stupid because you have the high chassis. You have the side guards, you have the clip-on body. Why do you need a stone guard over your drive shaft if your body system and your side guards do their job? But hey, right on. Thanks. Dominate the terrain. Super tough shock package. Here's the one thing that let me down about this when I was looking at it. These are plastic shocks. Now, I understand 3S, cost efficiency, putting something together for people to afford a little better than like the TLR Typhon. I get that. But it just, plastic shocks never works out quite that well. So let's spin this guy around. What do we say over here? What do we got over here? God guard, 35 compound spectrum, 2-in-1 waterproof brushless 80 amp 3S ESC, 2S or 3S capability. I'm sorry, but I'm never going to run an 8-scale buggy on 2S. Just saying. Hidden clipless body retention, 0 clips, 0 hassle. Dynamic stability control. Okay, low, perfect for high grip surfaces. Medium, ideal for lower grip surfaces. High, great for beginners. Maximum safety. So this is, they are gearing things to people that can't drive worth a shit. And that's good because even though I've been doing this for 20 plus years, I still can't drive worth a shit. So we'll check out this dynamic stability control and see what happens. So, shall we? So what do you do if you get an RC car and it absolutely is not in the box? No, I'm just fucking with you. Of course it's in the box. All right, let's check it out. Let's do all the things. Anything else in there? No. Okay. All right. So in true dipshit fashion, we're going to start with the parts bag. Let me get this bag open here. Hold on. Yeah, got to be smarter, but I'm not. All right, bag. Now, Arma has started doing something I think is absolutely cool, man. Look, I suck. There we go. They give you tools with a real handle, and I like it. Thank you, Arma. And this, most especially this, my friend. We have the batteries for the radio. That saves $20 every time you buy an RC car. Now we have the preload spring clips and a monkey metal wheel wrench. Got one of these nifty Typhon business card, QR code, look it up and do all the things. I got a bunch of these. I need to put them up here somewhere because that's pretty neat. I like them. I don't know. You got the get started pack of what's included and what you need to do. You have a nifty little graph on the back, stock RTR gearing. Well, all this says 50C on your discharge. You want 50 plus, you are going to have a 11.1 3S 50C battery and your radio set on 100. All right, so they say 50C, and we know this is a small 2-in-1 ESC. I just wonder if this 150C battery is going to fry this or not. Maybe, but guess what? I don't care. That's the whole point. That's what we do right here. We test it up. And this year, don't worry, guys, you will get more footage of just that happening. I know last year is a lot of BS yard runs and stuff like that, and it just because I suck at recording and I don't really like being in front of the camera anyway, but I like sharing what I got with my RC people. So this is a SMC High Cycle Life High Performance 7600 milliamp 150 C discharge battery. So we're going to find out. You hear me? We're going to find out. We're going to all the way around and find all the way out. Options. Metal gear, front and rear transmission module set. Aluminum steering rack. Pinion gears. What else we got in here? This is how to. And this is setting your mesh. Oh, cool. Okay, this does run the safety. Safe D. With the E-ring clip on the end of the motor for the pinion. I like that. When Arma came out with that, that was really cool. That's a good idea because set screws just tend to go to the wayside. Nice little exploded view. You know, couple little diagrams on what you're doing when you change your pinions. It's called the Tech Pack. Not to be confused with Tech Pack. So we're just going to wait on the car. I just want to see it sitting there wrapped in its lovely little pizza box wrap. And another piece of cardboard. More bubble wrap. We do have the SLT3, ladies and gentlemen, with the orange button on the back, which controls your DSC. We have a A, B, a up, a down. We have a SR, steering rate, dual rate, throttle, and steering trim. It's Spectrum. I mean, I know everybody's using you, and I understand. Let's hope this one doesn't have any throttle lag the way the old stuff did. Because that's the one thing that bothers me. This is a 2-in-1 ESC receiver setup, and these SLT3s or 2s or both had a bit of throttle lag on them back in the day, just a couple years ago. So let's hope that's fixed, because if it's not, and I have to swap, then we have to get rid of the ESC, which for beginners is not, you want it to work right, guys. So try to make it work right. Please, feathers, how scout it? How now, brown cow? It's awfully light compared to like the Inferno MP10E that I have over there. It's bulky, it's big. Let's unwrap this pig. Wow. I didn't like the way that came off. You guys didn't care much about this one, did you? You're just like, slap the paper in there, it'll be alright. Look, guys, I got a new dust cover. Anyways, get that shit out of the way, too. So, yellow. It's bright yellow. Anybody that's watched my channel or knows anything about me, I like these bright-ass, vivid-ass colors. Now, you get the yellow one. Yellow. Anyway. So, it's primarily all plastic. We do have the button up front to remove thine body. Nice clipless system. Arma's really doing great with that. So, yeah. There's a lot of room in here. There's a whole lot of room in here. But hey, that's okay. Very modular. I guess that's what everybody's going for nowadays is, easy bolt on, bolt off. Very modular. It's Sunday. The brain don't brain on Sunday. Got a little bit of a high rise for it for a buggy butt. And I don't see a place for droop screws. Huh. Okay. Well, again, this will be to bash with, I guess. This will be to tear up. So I'm not really worried about racing it or setting it up for racing, I guess. We do have plastic telescoping drive shafts, front and rear. It's I mean, it is 3S. Let's keep that in mind. This is geared toward, I guess, what you would say, beginner. I guess intermediate. I got to keep that in mind because I've never had an 8 scale buggy that was not just cream o' the crop, so to say. So it does have a nice carrier bearing in the middle of this drive shaft. It is a telescoping drive shaft. Here, how about we stop talking about it and just show you. Do you see? Do you see all the plastic and all the things? And it I mean, in general, it does have 2 millimeter, maybe three. Where's my? It's going to get the micrometer out, but I'm going to say 3 millimeter hinge pin brackets on the bulkheads. They are aluminum front and rear on the outside. On the inside, it's a complete modular. What captures your hinge pins is the chassis itself. So it's a little different for me. The shock tower is, I don't know, 12 or 13 millimeters thick, all plastic. So that's different ish. I don't know. I understand the whole way they made this only $329 is because it's mostly plastic and they have only an 80 amp ESC on here. So I mean, we'll see how this goes. We'll see how this goes. I have a feeling now your tie rods are adjustable. Your toe is adjustable. So, you can get a little tunability out of it. That Spectrum Firma 3100 kilovolt SPMX 1081. I don't know. It looks like a little bit of a mix between a 3650 and a 3274, somewhere in between. So maybe I don't know, man. Whatever. It's got your typical, it's got the shock cap protectors on there. Everything is modular. Everything is plastic. Everything can break. What happened? Did we, what happened? What happened? What happened? This video is going to get a little weird. Hey, there we go. Hey, and we're still recording this time. I hadn't screwed up and made any of those weird hand motions. But what we did do is the gimbal decided that it didn't want to gimbal anymore. So, just deal with it, guys. I am not one for all the pleasantries and great camera work and all this and all that. So, let me make this a little bit shorter. So, here's the car, 80 amp ESC, steel geared servo. Let's pop one of these guys off and see. Holy cow! We have what we have going on here. These tires are vented. It is not the rims. They do have some foam in them. We do have serrated nuts. Standard, yeah, just plastic all the way through. But we do have bearings. We do have bearings on our hubs. All right, good deal. I love these Typhon rims. And these are some meaty ass tires. Pretty firm, so I'm going to guess that street and or dirt, they're going to have a pretty long wear life. Shocks do feel pretty good even though they're plastic. Doesn't feel like you're going to have to screw with oil right off the bat, which we all know most of the time, ready to runs, that's one of the things you got to do is get in there to the dips, get in there in the shocks, and add all the things. So, yeah. Got these weird straps. Not sure I like this. Not sure I like this at all. Has some sort of battery retention strap and or plastic doodad here. The front one seems like it'll be fine. Ooh, but here's the next problem. Oh, yeah, that salt pack battery ain't gonna fit. That salt pack battery is not gonna fit, people. They want you using Spectrum and Spectrum only, my friends. I'm sorry, but I just can't do it. So it looks like, oh yeah, so that does not fit in there. So you know what Daddy's gonna do? Daddy's gonna do some trimming. There is a screw right there. Yeah, Daddy's gonna do some trimming. We're gonna remove that because I bought this battery specifically for this car. I'm not gonna run it on anything else. So we're gonna have to cut out all of that, which I hope does not weaken the chassis. However, so be it if it does. It is a basher. It is what it is, kids. And I'm pretty sure that this car is not going to last the year, the season, whatever you want to say. It's just not. I'm going to end up having to dump a bunch of money into it and change a bunch of things when I probably should have just went ahead and bought the damn TLR one to begin with. However, I'm not going to do a bunch of unboxings this year. One a month. Maybe. I'm going to be busy racing. The schedule has been put up, and that's what we're going to do. So, anyway, all in due time. All in due time. Give you one last shot of. There we go. There it is. The Arrma Typhon 223S. 1/8 scale buggy. 1/8 scale boogie. Hear that? We're gonna have to get in there. I don't care. We're gonna have to get into those dips. Change some stuff out. I feel like we're kind of soft. I mean, they do, bottoms out pretty easy. But hey, again, this is 8 scale buggy for $300. So I don't expect it to be the absolute best. However, it looks pretty cool. It's the right size. I need something to bash because I gave away my basher. So, everyone, happy February, whatever. Yes, drop out, tune in, sub up. Slimeball Rc. Peace!